Hey crafty friends, it's Katie and welcome to today's video where I am going to be painting along with the March Rustic DIY Maker Box. If you guys are coming across this video out in the wild and you're unsure what it is that I'm talking about, the Rustic DIY Maker Box is a monthly subscription box that I offer, and each month it's delivered to you with everything that you need inside this box to create a super cute little sign or home decor piece. It varies each and every month what the piece is going to be. You can kind of see here what our project is going to be this month. And this box is only available until February 25th. So I will put the link down in the description box, but if the link is gone, you can no longer get this. I will put a link down there to the email sign up. So if you missed out on the March box, make sure you drop your email in, and I will make sure that you're notified when the next box launches. So today I'm going to be painting the project for the March Rustic DIY Maker Box, and I'm going to give you guys a little sneak peek. This is the super cute little sign that comes in this box. So if you want to get it, make sure you join our subscription group before February 25th. In addition to today's video, you're also going to get access to a private Facebook group. You're going to get discount codes in my online shop for other DIY projects, and we will have a monthly paint along as well. So today, join me, and if this is something that you're interested in, I would love for you to head over to my website and subscribe.
Hello everybody, it is time to paint our super cute March Rustic DIY Maker Box kit. This adorable little bunny door hanger is going to be a perfect addition to your Easter decor. So as we pull everything out of our box today, you're going to have your laser cut wood pieces. There is some ribbon and some twine and some black pipe cleaner that we're going to set aside. And we will have our bag of tools as well as our paint. So you're going to be getting a full-size bottle of this white paint, and hopefully you guys can hold on to it and use it again in future projects if you need to. And we're going to use the large foam brush to paint the background. I didn't worry too much about that bottom part down there, simply because we're going to be gluing pieces over it. So I'm also painting his paws, and then I'm going to set all that aside and get my other colors ready. I am putting all of my little pieces on some blue tape. We're going to use a sponge to sponge on the black, and then we're going to use a sponge to sponge on the blue, and then on the carrot, the orange and the green. And I'm just putting paper towels down because I didn't want to ruin my brand new piece of brown paper that I put on my table. So once we get everything painted and let it dry good, it'll be ready to assemble with the provided super glue. One thing I want to make sure to remind you guys that once you put that lid on the super glue, it is going to want to flow right out. So please be careful. And then just use however much you need and hold things in place. The super glue dries really fast and it holds really well. So make sure that you get it into the right spot and it is secure, and it will stay that way. So we're going to get all of these other pieces, and then I'm going to pull out the fine tip brush, paintbrush, and I'm going to be using both black and white to do some embellishing or some finishing looks to it. Now this is totally your prerogative if you want to do it or not, but you'll see even just in the little bit of those eyes and the nose, how that just kind of finishes off our project and just gives it a cute little look. So we'll go around now with the black and kind of do the same thing. And I usually just kind of pull my paintbrush until it stops, and then I like to do the little dots. You could do some zigzags or something different. I'll pull it in a little bit closer so you guys can kind of just see how it looks. It's not always perfect, and it doesn't need to be, but it is just paint, and you can go ahead and sand it off and repaint if you want to. But you could also practice too. That's something else, is if you want to learn how to do it, practice on a piece of cardboard or scratch paper and until you get it down right. But even me still doing all of these fun signs, I don't always get it perfect, and it annoys me, but I just walk away. So please don't be a perfectionist. I'm going to also add some black here to this leaf and then around the carrot, and that part of our sign is going to be done, and we can move on to the bow. So this is a messy bow technique that I'm going to do. And what I do is I just take those pieces of the ribbon and I like to dovetail the ends of them. I'm also going to cut off just a small strip of that twine. It doesn't come pre-cut. And we'll be using that to tie them together. So I fold them in half, and from the inside out I cut, and then it creates this fun little dovetail. And then I just kind of layer them how I want them to be. I wanted the black and white to be on the top, and then I take the twine and tie it around into a knot, make sure that it's good and tight. And then I'm just going to super glue it onto the bunny. Just wherever you prefer that it go, this is where I thought it would go. Now you're going to want to pull your little fine tip paintbrush back out, and I thought this was kind of a fun technique to wrap the pipe cleaner around the brush so that it's kind of have a little bit of a squiggle. If you would rather keep it straight, go ahead and do that, and then just kind of work those into the holes. If you're going to be hanging this outside, you may want to put a little bit of super glue in there or some tape or something on the back, but I don't plan on putting it outside, so I'm not worried about losing those little things, but they are fairly secure and tucked in there. Once we're all done with that, we're going to just tie some twine around the top. You should have plenty of twine to make it as long as you want. I prefer to kind of keep them a little bit shorter for where I hang them. And that is our Hoppy Easter Bunny DIY Rustic Maker Box for February. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed it.